everyone, so today I am doing my Clairosonic review. So I bought myself the Clairosonic back in October, I believe, and I bought it for myself because I was working really hard in school and I was just waiting for something to like boost me over the top to be like, yes, you deserve something good, Saba. So I got 94% on one of my math unit tests, and math is not my strongest subject, so I was really happy about that. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna go buy myself a Clairosonic. So I bought myself a Clairosonic. This is the Clairosonic Mia 2, and I'm going to just show you like what it is, how it works, and everything. So it came with the charger, and I don't have the charger with me, but I can get it if you want. So it came with this travel case that I took to my cruise with me, and this travel case is really easy to open, and then you can take it to go. So I use this in the airport even, and it was just so easy because is it just me or I get really oily in airports and airplanes? So this was really nice. I was able to cleanse my skin. It also came with this little travel size refreshing gel cleanser, foaming gel. I don't use this much because I leave it for when I go on vacations and I need something travel size, but it smells like kiwis. Exactly like kiwis. It's so weird. So the Clairosonic itself, this is the Mia 2. I'm not sure how the Mia 1 works, but I don't think there would be that much of a difference. So this is how it looks. It has these brushes, and you turn it on, and as you can hear, it just vibrates, and this middle part moves while this outer part doesn't. So while you move, you need to go in circular motions, and it goes 20-second pulses. Turn that off because that's annoying. It goes 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 10, 10, and then another 10. So how I do it, 20, yeah, no. It goes 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 10 seconds, another 10 seconds. So how the laid out so far, how she told me you're supposed to do it is 20 seconds for your forehead, 20 seconds for your nose, 10 seconds for this cheek, and 10 seconds for the other cheek. But I don't have that much problem with my nose and my forehead, so that seemed like kind of a waste when I was doing it. So how I do it is I go 20 seconds on this entire cheek, 20 seconds on this entire cheek, 10 seconds on my chin and forehead, so 5 and 5, and then 10 seconds for my nose. And it works out really nice. My skin has definitely improved. I really wish I would have stuck with this because I used this, and then I used this really well for a month, and then I went on vacation, and I wouldn't use it that much, but I would still say I would use it pretty often. And now I'm back, and I'm using it once in the morning, once at night. This definitely I did see a really big improvement. In the first week, it just made my skin really soft. It didn't really change any of the acne. It still looked the same. And then the second and third week is the purging section when all the pores and everything, all the gunk underneath your skin, it comes out. But for me, it wasn't that intense, and I'm really happy about that because I don't know, I just didn't want it to be that intense. But when it was the purging section, it was when I was on vacation. So I don't know whether it was that I wasn't using it as often, or because the fact that there was a different climate and my skin was already so confused, it just didn't have time for everything to throw up. But this has made my skin so incredibly soft. Like, I can touch it right now and it's just so soft. I love touching my skin. Before, I had a really bad phobia of someone touching my skin. Like, I don't know why people touch their skin, but people come and be like, oh, like, don't touch me. I have really bad skin. I don't want you to touch me. But now I completely fine with people touching my skin. I'm just having a hair problem today, so don't mind me. The bad side about this is that I feel like a minute is kind of short, so sometimes when I'm feeling extra icky, I'll just go over it again for a total of 2 minutes. It has made my skin really soft. I'm definitely way less oily. I can go entirely of foundation without powder, and I would get oily around 3-ish, which is really nice considering 7 to 3. And it definitely is way softer. I haven't been getting as many breakouts. If I get any acne, it's usually because I am not washing my face properly. And I don't know, I really like this. So it goes on, it moves, and then you can go to a higher speed. So this is normal, and then this is high. So as you can see, it goes a little quicker and it's a little louder. But you just go in circular motions, like all over. You want to make sure you get your jawline, and you want to make sure you get your stash area. And then it goes. Do you hear that? It goes do, and then it tells you to go to the other side. So what I really do love about my Clairosonic is that it's waterproof. So I love that because I will take it in the shower sometimes with me, and while waiting for my conditioner to absorb, I just go and I'm able to wash my face really nicely. So as you can see the color around it, this means that right now it's on pause. It pauses for 30 seconds. If you ever click the end in the middle of the Clairosonic, look, I just did. So you click it and then say, oh no, my cat is falling in the toilet. Pause. It saves where you are, and then you can go, and 30 seconds later you can continue from where you left off, or you can just leave it and it turns off automatically. The color just indicates that it's on pause mode. So if you're low on battery, after you're done using your Clairosonic, it'll go doop doop. As soon as the entire cycle is done, it goes doop doop, and the light flashes like it does right now. And that signals that it's low on battery. So the battery life is really, really well. I took this on my 14-day trip, and I only charged it once, and that was in the hotel before the cruise even started. So the battery lasts a really long time. I think it lasts around 28 uses, so a good 2 weeks, morning and night, without charging it. So that's really good. Like, my toothbrush doesn't even last that long. My laptop doesn't even last that. My laptop's so slow. But the battery is definitely really, really good. It lasts really long. It's really powerful. You just clean so well. So this is how the charger looks. The charger, this part is just normal charger, and then the part that you charge it with, it's really cool because this is magnetic and it's attached to this, so there's no reason to like open something up and get electrocuted or water to go in it so it gets damaged. You just throw it and it clicks, and so when it's charging, it will go back and forth like you saw earlier, and then when it's completely charged, it just stays the solid color. The charging time usually takes about 8 hours, but considering that you get to use it for 28 times and then 8 hours, it seems pretty reasonable. So what I do is sometimes at night I'll just wash my face and then bring it back to my room with me and charge it and then take it back in the morning. So when you first buy, you do need to charge it for a full 24 hours. I didn't, and I charged it for I think 12 hours, and then I was really excited because I really wanted to use it in the morning, so I went and used it, and then I left it to charge again. So I think that was pretty good. So the cool thing about this Clairosonic is you have this full face version, or you can twist it and pop it out, and this is how it moves. And then you twist it and you pop out this centerpiece. Let me try. You pop out the centerpiece, and then you can twist this back onto the Clairosonic and use it as a really good really precise nose one. So if you ever feel like you need somewhere a bit more precise, like I don't know, your jawline or your nose essentially, your mouth, your eyebrows, it's really easy to do this. You can do a minute like that or a minute like this. When you wash your face and you're wearing foundation, it turns out really mucky and ugly. Like the brush, it turns out really orangey like this, but then as soon as you put water on it, it goes back to white, which is really nice. So no, it doesn't get dirty. I recommend washing it once a week. So yeah, so when you wash your face, it gets a lot of junk on this, but then as soon as you put it in the water and you like rinse it off, it goes completely clear. And what I really do like about this is that I love using this with my Bath & Body Works hand soaps. It has left my skin so clear. It leaves it so shine free and soft, and I don't know, just try it. I love using the moisturizing ones. So long story short, this costed me $192 in total, and that's Canadian, so it's cheaper in the States, but I do think it is overpriced and it is a luxury product, but it really has helped my skin. My skin is so soft, it's so clear now, and I know that the longer it goes, the clearer it's going to get. So I kind of put in consideration that, hey, I'm not going to have to buy face washes anymore, I'm not going to have to buy acne medication anymore, I'm not going to have to buy any toners or anything, so I do find it worth it. It definitely is a beauty, like, luxury item. So if you're having a birthday coming up, or if you want Christmas coming up or something, this would be a great thing to ask for because it really is helpful. It really has helped my skin. I've been struggling with acne since the 5th grade, and I've spent over $1,000 on medications and face washes and everything. Why is this not going back in? But long story short, about $200 in Canada, the Mia, oh, that's what I was going to say. So if you really want this and you don't feel like spending $200, there always is the Mia 1, which is the other version. So the Mia 1, basically, it doesn't have a timer, so it doesn't tell you when to switch. So if you feel like you can just do that yourself, that's perfectly fine. And then it doesn't have the different speeds, but personally, I don't even use the different speeds, so it's not that worth it. The Mia also comes with a travel case, so the only difference really is the speed and how easy it is to hold this. It has a groove for where your hand goes, so it's much easier to hold, but the Mia is just straight. So basically, I think there's a $50 difference. So if you want to save yourself $50 and go buy yourself 2 heads, because the heads cost $25 each, or a pack of 2 for $50. So if you want to go buy yourself a pair of heads, 2 extra heads, because you're supposed to change these every 4 months. If you want to go buy yourself a pack of heads and save yourself $50 or something, definitely go with the Mia. I don't regret buying this because this had much pretty colors, and it came with a bunch of free samples, and the timer is really helpful for me. But if you feel like not spending it, just go ahead and get the Mia. Personally, I do love this, and I do recommend this to all my friends and family. I'm gonna buy one for my dad for Christmas because he really seems to like mine. But long story short, I love my Mia. It has definitely been so helpful, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or anything, you can just comment below or ask me to make another video about it. I don't know, the cost or how it's working, or like a before and after picture, anything you want. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you later.